racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks, the leader in off-road shock technology.
How do you take your new rig from this to this and get it ready for this? Bring it to the experts at 4 Wheel Parts, where we'll transform your Bronco with the all-new line of 4WP factory accessories. Whether you want to order the best parts online, shop in store, do the work yourself, or have it built by a pro, all trails lead to the truck, Jeep, or Bronco of your dreams, because nobody knows off-road like 4 Wheel Parts. Do your Bronco right.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here for the next hour update on Fishgistics live today, covering the Best in the Desert Parker 425, day 1 of 2. The limited classes are all racing today. So we have Class 10, we have Class 8, we have Class Sportsman, the other Sportsman, the pre-run class, a couple Jeep Speed classes. We got all those type classes going off the line today. They are just about to finish lap number 1, and if we go over to the pull up the racing tracks tracker here, I can show you guys exactly where they are. If we scroll in, Class 10 was the first cars off the line. If you weren't with us earlier, the 1015 is showing as first on the tracker. However, the 1075 was first off the line, and their tracker hasn't been working all day. So I do not know where the 1075 is. They could very well still be in front of the 1015. So if any of you guys are out there and you're watching this and you're at main pit or anything, let us know where the 1075 is. If anybody has an update on the 1075, so we can know where they are on the tracker. The other cars seem to be all tracking pretty good. It's just the 1075, which was the first car off the line, so that's a little bit it's hard to know where they are exactly. The 1067 is showing in second place. Side note on the 1015, I did see them come to a stop somewhere right around here, like mile right where these cars are, maybe 112 or so. They were stopped for a little bit, so it looked like the amount of time, maybe like a flat tire change or something real quick like that. They were at 0 miles an hour for a little bit though, so they had some kind of issue. I'm gonna guess it was a flat just by the time that they were stopped. That's going to be my guess. So, like I said, 1015 showing first on the tracker. We don't know where the 1075 is. The 1067 is second right now. And then the 1078 is showing as third, maybe fourth, depending on where 1075 is. So until the 1075, we get an update. We're just going to call these as we see them here, but just keep that in mind. Fourth place on the tracker right now is the 1043. They are showing in fourth. So these guys are just finishing their first lap. Class 10 has 2 more to go. They are doing 3 laps total. So it's going to be 3 laps today for Class 10. They are about 125 miles. You can see right here it says mile 125. So that's about how long they are. So it's about 375 miles, give or take a couple miles, for the race today. So pretty close to 425, as close as you can get, actually. If you did another lap, you'd be over, obviously. So that's what's going on in Class 10. And back a little ways, we have Hank Winter and George Trevino. Now, the other cool thing that Racing Tracks does that I like is they do the leaderboard. So you can see right here. So the James Ford is showing on the leaderboard. Now, remember, if their tracker is not working, they're not going to show up on the leaderboard either, because this goes off of their tracker. So the 1075 is not tracking. It's not going to show up on the leaderboard. They could very well be leading the race right now. And they started first, so if they didn't have a problem, they probably are still leading the race, honestly. So at the halfway point on, this goes by corrected time also. This is actual physical time. So somebody might get there first, but then this will show their corrected time. So it was showing James Ford was in first. He was physically 2 on our tracker. The 1067 was second, about a minute behind him. And then it was about 2.5 minutes back to third place on the tracker, which was the 1023, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23.
I can adjust something.
23, 23, 23. 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23. 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23, 23,
A little bit here.
23,
So let me know if that's any
Yeah, what's going on with the audio here? Let's try this. I made one more change. Let me know if that's any better for you guys. Let's see. Is that any better? Test 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Change the audio one more time. Okay. Fixed. All right. I don't know, that's really weird. I've literally never changed. I've been using this same program for, I don't know, about 4 years now, and I've never had that problem before. What was it doing? You guys said it was saying 320 all over the place. Some of you guys sent me a text. I'll have to listen to it in a little bit. I did just do an update last night on the software for this Ecamm software. So maybe they messed something up. The first update was good though, huh? That's weird. All right, so how much of that did you guys hear? I guess we can go back and start over on the Class 8 for it. Yeah, that's really weird. Computers, what are you going to do with them? They're always, if that's the biggest problem we have, we're good. We're good. Hopefully that's the biggest problem we got all day. All right, so anyways, I was talking about Class 8, and look at, here we go. We might have some drama right here. The 8009 has just come to a stop, it looks like. So they are at 8009 is there. You ended up talking about 23 apparently. Well, Dan McMillan, he did, that's what happened. Dan McMillan, he ended up sending me a bunch of money, and he's like, hey, just talk about me the whole Parker update and just say my number the whole time, and then I'll pay you. So that's what was going on there, truth be told. So Dan, thanks for the money. I'll go and spend it wisely. But we're going to have to talk about some other things now, not 23 anymore. All right. So Josh in the 8009 is leading, but he's at 0 miles an hour, so keep an eye on that. The rest of these guys, Steve Olagus is going to be coming right behind him in a second, and then right behind him we got John Vanderway. He's coming next, and then we have the 8097. This is actually a really good race. Look at how close these guys are. I believe everybody started 1 minute apart today, all the way down because there was only 50 cars, so they were able to start everybody. And look at that. So this is showing Richard just jumped ahead, but the other trackers haven't updated yet. So we'll keep an eye on that. Remember, always look at the time, like I say every time, that it last updated. So this says 10:14, that just updated. So if you look down at here, this one hasn't updated since 10:08. So obviously that's not a good update right now. This one was 10:11. So always really got to keep an eye on when these trackers update to get a good position. Because once these guys update, I guarantee you they're going to jump back in front. What we do want to see is, look at the 8009 just updated, and he's still at 0 miles an hour. So that is not good for Josh there in the Dalton truck. They are still stopped, and that is a good update. All right, Robert Campbell just said 1075 first through main pit. All right, so let's scroll back up here. I'm gonna real quick now that we got. Thank you, Robert, for that. Anytime you guys get any updates on the 1075 today, please let me know because they are not tracking. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to here. Now, see how these cars went yellow? These are the cars that are on their second lap. So Ford is in the 1015. He is running in second place. The 1075 is not tracking, but he is ahead of the 1015. So keep an eye on the 1015. He's in second. 1078 is now on the third lap. And the 1043 is on third lap also. So that's going to be second, third, and fourth place right there. If we go look at our timing again, you can see some of them have clicked through. So like I said, 1075 is in front. We don't know by how much. Then we have this car is second, 1078. 1043 on corrected time is third. And the 1015, see, this is why you always got to watch corrected times. They're running second on the tracker, but they're actually fourth on corrected time. So, so very good to know there. And he also said the live timing is working on Best in the Desert. So that is one other thing I can pull up here. Hold on, let me put it up here. Best in the Desert's live timing will show us unofficial times at the end of the lap. So if I go back over here, bring that up here for you guys. All right, so you can see right here, here is Best in the Desert's unofficial time, which is usually pretty official. They just, if there's a penalty or something. So you can see right there, 1075, his transponder is working. Best in the Desert timing goes off the transponder. The other page goes off the tracker. So transponder worked. He did it in 1:59.16. And then James Ford is showing on here in second at 2:02. So I would go off of this time over the racing track's time because this is actual transponder that's physically on the vehicle. The racing track's time goes off satellite pings, and there is a delay sometimes in those pings. They're close within a minute or two, but this time is the one that I would be going off today. So James Ford is showing in second place at the end of lap 1. And then Roger is in third. Just look how close this is. I mean, 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes between first and second, but then only a minute between second and third, and then only 50 seconds between third and fourth, and then only about a minute and a half back to fifth. So very close racing in this class. There is so far showing 8 people have finished the first lap according to Best in the Desert's timing. So very close here on the Best in the Desert timing for them. No other classes have finished one lap yet, so no other classes are on the Best in the Desert time. Next update, we'll check on Class 8 because they'll probably be there by next update. But that's about only ones that have gone by so far. So let's go and turn everybody back on for a second and see, did the 809 get moving again? No, they are still stopped. So not good news for the Dalton truck, and it did update again at 1016. So that's that. Is 97 still running? No, the trophy trucks, trick trucks do not run until tomorrow. This is only the limited classes today. So the next car, we have trophy. Actually, we have a Jeep Speed. This is Garrett Allred in the 4793. He's going to be first there. We do have a 5 car, so 5013. A lot of these classes only have one car in class today. Now I'm going to try to find the trophy lights because I know there was a couple of them. The first trophy light, I don't know why I just jumped up there. Hold on a second. The first trophy light, we're going to do it by class here because there's too many. Class 600. All right. Here's the trophy lights only. There is 3 of them racing today. So 6021, Dave Taylor is first, and then second in the trophy light class, we have Jeremy Crandell, the 6031, and then third we have Rick Jackson in the 6054. So that is the look at the trophy light class. That's all we have. We just have 3 of them today. So that's, look at them. Now the other class, 8100, this is sportsman. So let's see. The first sportsman is actually coming around the bottom. Oh, we got some more drama right here, it looks like, too. 8170, Kevin Thompson. That is the concrete truck. I think that is Chuck, their Ford Ranger truck that they usually run in sportsman. So he is showing in first right now. The 8181 has come to a stop, so that's not good. They're showing at 0 miles an hour right now at mile 71. So that is not good for the 8181. In third place, Jack Olagus. So this is pretty cool. This is Steve Olagus' son. He raced the rally class in UTVs for a little while. Been racing UTVs. They actually stepped him up. They put him in a trophy truck in the sportsman class. So this is Jack's first time in a truck. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's driven the truck before. This is his first time a driver of record in the truck that I've seen at a Best in Desert race. So cool to keep an eye on Jack. This kid he's young and he's going to be fast. You know, Steve did it right. He started him in a limited class. He let him get his feet wet, and then he stepped him up after it. So that's the way to do it right there. So that's watch that kid. He's gonna be quick. The 8144. is going along, and then we have some other ones. 8178, Jeff Nash is at 0 miles an hour. That is not good for them. All right, the other class, who else do we have today? We have, like I said, class 5, there's only one of those. Class 4700, we looked at them, there's only one of those. The 3700, there's only one of those. 1700, here we go. This is one of the Jeep Speed classes. There's 4 of them, so we can give you guys an update on them. Really, really close here at the front, it looks like. Steve in the 1776 and Scott and others in the 1714 are running neck and neck. So right on top of each other there in the Jeep Speed class for the lead. That's first and second place, I believe, because I don't see anybody else. And then back here we have Ken in the 1706, and that is your third place so far. And Robert Campbell says we have a new leader. George Trevino just put down the fastest lap of the race so far. All right, well, let's go back and look at the times again. So, and look, he just, this is the racing tracks one, so that's a little bit different. Let's go look at, here we go. Here is the best in the desert timing. So you can see right there, the 1023, barely, look at that, 8 seconds between them, between the 1023 and the 1075. So on corrected time, George Trevino, 1023, is now your race leader at the end of lap 1. Got 2 more to go, so keep it going. The other classes, still none of them have finished. You can come up top here. This is on Best in Desert's website, so just go to bitd.com and then go to their live thing, and you guys can see this timing. That's what this page is. There is nobody, obviously, no other classes yet. Once the Class 8 comes by the finish, they'll appear right here. So we'll check back in on that later. What we can do is go to Racing Tracks time, because they have a halfway point, and we can go look at right here, the halfway point. So the 809 was showing first, but we know they're stopped. So Steve Olgas is actually going to be your leader probably. Then we have Vanderway, the 8097 and the 8001. This is your Racing Tracks time. See, so when they're this close, 10 seconds, that's really close. It could be either way on the official time once they come through the timing loop. So always be close. Be careful when you're looking when it's that close. That's not official. This is just off the satellite tracker. So it's way cool to see this. It's much better than nothing, and it gives us some sort of sense of who's where. All right. Well, I think that covers all the classes that are running right now. I think we literally talked about everybody that's on the course. So I'm glad we got the audio fixed. Hopefully it'll stay fixed for the rest of the day. I think I know what to do now, or what to change to keep it working, which is different than the first update, but whatever works. All right, we'll see you guys back at 11 o'clock with our next update. Once again, big thanks as always to all of our sponsors, KMC Wheels and F&L, the 2 big ones, King Shocks, everybody else. New sponsor, Unlimited RV. Go hit up Stacy Clark for all your guys' RV needs. Keep it in the family, in the racing family. And let's see, what else was the average 10-car time? Well, so far it looks like 2 hours a lap. That's where they, I mean, the average is basically just look at the time here. That's about 2 hours a lap. It's going to get a little slower, so probably going to be about 6 hours to the finish. Probably going to be a little bit more because I don't think their next laps are going to be quite as fast. Not a lot of lap traffic today, obviously, so that's not going to be an issue. The course is going to degrade a little bit, so probably about 6 hours, maybe 6 hours, 10 minutes, something like that. So in about 4 hours, you'll probably have your first finisher, maybe about 2 o'clock Pacific time. Somewhere around there would be my guess. Will be your time. All right, we'll see you guys back at 11 o'clock Pacific. Remember, Parker's an hour ahead, so if you're in Parker, they're 1 hour in front of us. So we'll be back at 11 Pacific with your next update here on Fishgistics. See you guys then.
It's 2022 and Bill Alexander Ford is ready to serve you with the same great service you have grown to trust. Check out the all-new 2022s arriving daily. F-150, Super Duty, Ranger, Maverick, Bronco, Explorer, Expedition, Escape, Edge, EcoSport, and Mustang. Need service without the hassle of coming in? Our mobile service will come to you. We have discounted the convenience fee to only $25 for the whole month of January. For a difference you can count on, shop your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford on East 32nd Street in Yuma.
If off-road adrenaline is what you crave, we've got exactly what you need. Introducing the all-new RZR Turbo R and revolutionary RZR Pro R. Reimagined from the ground up with the power to push you further, the confidence of next-level strength, and exceptional control for conquering the wildest terrain. The next generation of RZR is here, and it's built for those who live wide open.